It's a disease that comes on out of the blue. The nervous system starts to break down. The way it breaks down is by pulling the nerve fibers or the wires that wire us together away from the muscles. And so what happens when your muscles aren't connected? Same thing that happens when the light bulb isn't connected to the wire anymore. It stops working.
Mary Rose Taylor and Ambassador Andrew Young stroll the grounds of the Margaret Mitchell House in Atlanta. This video, from a decade ago, shows Mary in her mid-60s, healthy and vibrant and passionate about the cause of saving an indelible piece of history.
Mary Rose Taylor was taken aback by Maynard Jackson's response to her plea for help.
He told me, and I quote, "I consider this a priority of my administration."
This is who Mary has been her entire life, the person who sees a need and knows precisely how to meet it. A former investigative journalist, she served as executive director of Margaret Mitchell House and helped restore it after devastating fires.
He said, "You're Mary Rose Taylor, the lady who's trying to save the Margaret Mitchell House." And I said, "Well, yes, sir."
When her husband, Mac Taylor, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, Mary became a valuable partner of Emory, raising millions for research, helping to name and collaborate in the creation of Emory Brain Health Center, a passionate activist and champion for public education on the importance of brain health.
Just because you're diagnosed.
And then, Mary was diagnosed with bulbar ALS in 2014. We talked to her 13 months after her diagnosis in an interview with her husband, Dennis Lockhart.
I can wake up some mornings and I feel a sadness or depression. It's kind of that close, and I just push it away. I don't have time for it.
We visited Dennis and Mary again in 2017.
A lot has changed in the last 2 years. Mary's lost her ability to speak. She's had recently the tracheostomy that puts a tube in her throat and connects her to a breathing machine, so the machine does the breathing for her.
Dr. Jonathan Glass, founder and director of the Emory ALS Center, is Mary's doctor.
It's really unfair. I mean, here's a woman who has really dedicated her life to helping people with Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative diseases, who gets a neurodegenerative disease herself. Doesn't seem fair, does it? But it's never fair. It's never fair. I see it literally every day. And it's frightening.
Mary eventually lost the use of her hands and became adept at using an eye gaze device. But over the summer of 2019, Mary began to struggle using the device. As of the end of the year, she is completely shut in, unable to communicate. This is a woman who has consistently and effectively used her voice to help others, to spread messages that matter, but that voice has been silenced by ALS.
Q, W, E.
Mary's caregivers and family now use the keyboard, which Mary has memorized, going one painstaking line and letter at a time to learn her needs.
Okay, Mary, look to the right. First row, second row, third row.
Her brilliant, innovative mind still has much to offer the world. Yet her thoughts, ideas, wishes, dreams, and needs are now locked within her. Always a person of compassion and action, even after her own diagnosis, she urged people to give to research in order to provide solutions and hope.
We don't have time to wait.